Max Scoville here for Rev3 Games, and I'm in San Francisco, where we live, for GDC, which is happening this week. One game that's being shown off this week is Capcom's Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, which I totally wasn't paying attention to because there's a lot of other games that are coming out. But Dark Arisen is interesting. It's actually it is an expansion pack to the original Dragon's Dogma, but it includes the full version of Dragon's Dogma as well as some changes. It's essentially Super Dragon's Dogma. So for fans of the original Dragon's Dogma, there's obviously a lot of content here in Dark Arisen. There's the whole sort of new single-player campaign part where you go to the Bitter Black Islands and you fight a lot of harder, more evil enemies, and there's lots of dark stuff, lots of labyrinths. There's a whole underground city area to explore, and there's lots of very difficult things to fight if you're a fan of fighting difficult things. There's, I think, 25 new monsters. That includes some new bosses. I fought this one guy who's basically a big Malboro from Final Fantasy, just kind of a big thing with tentacles on it and an eyeball and some teeth. Just a big gross thing. In addition to that, there are also over 100 new items. There are 14 new Pawn Augmentations. Oh, here's a good thing. If you thought the pawns were annoying in Dragon's Dogma and how they were constantly being like, Master Harpies!
A queer shadow approaches.
Their type is weak against fire.
There, Arisen. Higher Saurian.
Master Harpies! And repeating themselves a lot. I've been told that the pawns in Dark Arisen they talk a lot less, so it's a little bit less irritating. There's also an option for a Japanese language track, which is good if you, want to hear people speak in a different language. Now, if you never checked out Dragon's Dogma, the original, this might be a very good place for you to start. It's apparently $40, and it includes the original full game. Again, this is the whole game being re-released with new content as well. There's also been some tweaks to the game to make it a little bit more accessible. I'm sure some people will get upset and say that this makes it easier, but for instance, the fast travel system has been overhauled a bit, so you don't need to put down ferry stones. You still can put down ferry stones at custom waypoints, but there's an existing network of fast travel locations, which should make exploring the world of Grand Sis a bit more appealing to newcomers. In addition to that, there also have been some menu tweaks. Menus open up a little bit faster, a little bit more navigable. Nothing major's happened here. Again, it's just kind of Super Dragon's Dogma, so, if that's an easier way of thinking about it. There's that. There is a bonus for people who purchase the original version of Dragon's Dogma, and they will get, I believe, 100,000 Rift Crystals, as well as unlimited Fairy Stones, and 6 brand new special pieces of armor that apparently are very high quality for your characters to play as. I was kind of on the fence about Dragon's Dogma when it came out. I think it's a really cool game. There are some kind of sort of fundamental problems with it in terms of just how accessible it can be, but it sounds like Capcom has really been paying attention to the criticism that it got, and they've gone and they've fixed this. So if you were on the fence about buying Dragon's Dogma when it first came out, this might be your chance to pick it up. Again, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is $40. It comes out the week of April 23rd worldwide, so go check that out. I'm Max Scoville for Rev3 Games. You can find the rest of our GDC coverage right here. Take care.